Okay, the final session that we're going to cover today is what I call friendly reminders, okay? And I was thinking about all the mistakes that I made as a minority business owner, and I was thinking about all the events that I have gone to. And so I'm going to give you the top ones, the top mistakes that I made, or the mistakes that I see other small business owners making, okay? Number one is stay away from time bandits. And here's what I mean. A bandit is someone that takes something away or holds you up, all right? And the most important thing we have at a conference is time. Too many times I see MBEs who hang out with other MBEs from their own council, or they hang out with corporations that are from their own council, all right? The idea is that when you're at a national conference to hang out with other people from other councils, right? Or you have other opportunities with international people. We have Brazil, we have South Africa, we have Canada, we have UK, we have Australia. I mean, that's what I would do, you know, to expand my market. And they're all certified minority companies just like us, all right? So be careful about who you spend your time with and how, all right? And everybody's doing the same thing. Meet the people, say hello, tell them what you do, chit-chat, be very nice, be very cordial, but move on. All right, next. This is something that I share all the time, and it's something that is very, very important within our community, which is what goes on in Vegas, what? Stays in Vegas. And that applies especially to anything regarding our business, all right? We don't want to talk, if you can't talk about yourself or say something nice about someone else, then don't say anything to anybody, right? Because it comes back to bite you in the neck, all right? And that's all I'm going to say about that. And I've seen so many people ruin themselves because of this. And it's very, very important for all of you. Next, someone is always watching us. Someone is always watching you every single day. So conduct yourself in a professional way. Don't do anything overboard. Don't overdrink, don't overparty, don't stay out too late. Know that this is a business event. I look at this as, you know, as a diverse supplier. To me, this is more important than Grammys, Academy Awards, Dancing with the Stars, American Idol, what else? Stupid like a fifth grader, whatever the case may be. This is the most important thing for us. All right, everything that I do in the year is geared toward this. And as you develop yourselves and you guys build yourselves a business, this is the benchmark. This is the date. This is the event that you'll be able to determine whether a year ago I was able to do what I said I was going to do. All right? Next, dress up versus dress down. I always suggest to the diverse business owners, if at all possible, the difference between dressing down or dressing up, dress up. These are billion-dollar corporations. We have to make the best possible impression, and this is what I share with everybody. Don't do anything that gives the corporations an opportunity to be insulted. Everybody understand? All right? They are the client. We are trying to get business from them. Dress up. Next. I talked about this already, but don't hang out too much with the MBEs and the corporations of your own council. You're there. It's a national. It's not even a national conference. It's an international conference. All right? Next. This is something that no one ever told me, but I found out the hard way, which is save your vocal cords. All right? And it's a long show. There's a lot of people you want to say hello to. The biggest challenge is that at nighttime, the music is very, very loud. And we're trying to do our business. We're trying to get things done. And what happens is we lose our voice. And if you lose our voice, that's probably one of the worst things that, I think at that point, it's probably the worst thing that could happen to us at that moment, all right? So be very careful of that. And this is what I want you to think about, too. It's very important that you come to this conference feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what you're doing, having appreciation for everything that's going on in the marketplace, even though you know that our economy is in turmoil. We are like, you know, a 100-year flood, within a 100-year flood, that just happened in my industry in the last 3 weeks. Or, you know, it's sort of like credit meltdown after credit meltdown after credit meltdown. And that's why when you look at what's going on in the economy today, the companies that are being rescued by the government, which is us, right, are too big to fail. I don't think any of us, when it's all said and done, I don't think the government's going to rescue us, right? So all we have is each other. So that's why when you're going through the event and you see people that, may not know what's going on, you should give them a helping hand and tell them, hey, this is what I know, this is what I think is going on, and help that person along. Because that's what when it's all said and done, that's all we got, all right? And last but not least, this is something that I notice when I look at some of our most successful suppliers in our network. And when I look at them and I see them and I see how they work on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, let me tell you something. The one thing that I notice about those business owners is that they're having fun. They're having fun, they're enjoying themselves, and you say, well, if I was a $500 million company, I'd have fun too. But they were like that when they first got started. And it's not just a matter of fun. It's the concept of childlike enthusiasm. That's the one thing that I notice about the really, really big suppliers. They have childlike enthusiasm in what they do. So between now and the conference, look at kids. Look at how they are. Look how joyful they are and how happy they are and curious about everything. That's what we must become, all right? And last but not least, I just want to share to everybody that's here and all the people that are on the internet, Southern California is going to have our annual trade show, MBOD 2009, February 17th. It'll be a Tuesday at the City of Industry. And we're here to announce to everybody that prior to the trade show, we're going to have a seminar where we will teach MBEs on how to do business in the high-tech industry. We have Apple Computer, Cisco Systems, HP, Microsoft, and Oracle that will be on a panel to talk about how to do business in the high-tech industry. So on behalf of the Southern California Council and all the MBEs here, we wish you good luck at the NMSDC Conference, and we'll see you in Las Vegas. Bye.